Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's World. Today we're going to be reviewing this 500 watt space heater that I got off Amazon. Going to see what it does, how the output is as far as heat, and going to compare it to the 250 watt, which I've reviewed earlier here on YouTube and on Amazon, and kind of compare the two. So 500 watt versus 250 watt output, we'll see what the difference is. But before we get started, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. You'll know every time we put up a new video. Like the video if you enjoy this video, and leave a comment. Love to hear what all of you have to say. So let's get started unboxing the space heater and get it put together and see what it's like. So here we have the PTC ceramic heater. There's really not a brand name on here. I guess it does say listed Intertech 500 watt space heater, ceramic space heater. So looking at the box, it says energy efficient, easy to use, compact, space saving design, automatic overheat protection system. So looks pretty, it's actually pretty small. You can see the size of my hand. We're going to unbox this right now, get this thing plugged in and see what it's like. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. So I did already cut the tape, but I have not unboxed this yet. You're seeing it for the first time. We're going to pull it out. It comes all wrapped up. Let's see, there's nothing else in the box, so we can get rid of that. We have our little instruction manual in a little, so there's a whole lot there. We'll take a look at that. But this is what we're interested in. Take off the plastic, and I mean, that's it. It's ready. It looks like it's ready to go right out of the box. So it's pretty lightweight plastic. I'm guessing pretty durable plastic. We'll see what that's like. It's got the little warning sticker on the side. You probably want to take that off. It's got one on this side. Be cautious. You know, space heater safety is extremely important. I can't tell you how many times that I've covered in the news house fires that have started with space heaters. Mainly it's because the space heaters are left too close to the edge of the bed or some type of clothes or something, and it gets really hot and it catches something on fire. It's really important for space heater safety that these are relatively nothing around them for at least 3 feet. You need to have 3 feet out in front every direction. You know, if you get some bed sheets or something that gets in front of this, that's why you end up with fires. On the bottom of this, I can tell there's this little push button. That is your safety. And so as it sits on the ground, it pushes down on that little button, but if it tilts over, this pops out, it turns off the space heater. So it's a great function. Almost all new space heaters have this safety feature, including the other one that I'm going to show you in a minute that I've already done a review. But it looks like a pretty long cable, and I'll just be honest with you. The reason I just got this thing and I went ahead and wanted to knock this review out pretty quick because it's in single digits right now, freezing cold, and I really wanted to plug this in and use it. So that is why I wanted to go ahead and get this done right away. So this cable is pretty long. I'd say that's at least 5 foot. So that's at least a 5 foot long cable. Power on and off switch, it's just push button. So there's not much to this at all. I'm going to pause for a second because I'm going to grab the other one and I want to show you guys. I want to compare the two and a feature difference between the two. All right, so now I'm going to show you just a comparison here. So this is the Honeywell 250 watt. This right here is the new 500 watt, and they're about the same size, honestly. It's just a different design. The Honeywell has the same safety feature on the bottom. The big difference between the two, besides the wattage or output, is that the 500 watt, it's just a single 500 watt with just the on and off switch right here, and that's it. Whereas with the Honeywell, there is a rocker switch on the top, and there are 2 settings. There's low and there's high, with high obviously being the 250 watt. So there are a little bit of an option here, but really the tell about this is I want to plug these in side by side, and I want to see what the heat output is for each one and if I can see a noticeable difference. So let's get these set up, plug them in, and see what we have. So now I have both of them plugged in, but they're not turned on yet. First one I want to turn on is the Honeywell. We're going to turn it on high. And really you can get, with the Honeywell, you can feel it, about 3, maybe 4 feet away. You can actually feel the heat. Pretty good for a small room. I've already done a review about this, so I'm not going to talk about that much. But so that's turned on. So let's turn on the new 500 watt, and I've got them angled away from each other. And one thing I noticed real quick is this one is a little bit louder. Sounds like it's pushing more heat. And I can feel it. I know you're not seeing my hand, but I can feel this one much further away. So the fan seems like it's running much faster, and right up next to it, that is much hotter than this. Considerably warmer in front of the 500 watt as opposed to the 250 watt. So I could almost completely touch this with my hand and not burn my hand. This one, there's no way. That's very, very hot. And as I back out, like I said, I can feel this about 5-6 feet away. I can feel the heat coming off that space heater. So both of these are for small spaces. They are not to heat a huge room, but if you're in a smaller room, a smaller bedroom, if you're in an RV, something like that, you know, this is really nice. I mean, it's considerably more heat coming off this compared to this. So I really do highly recommend this. This is a great little space heater. And I think it's great. So I don't think you can go wrong with either one, but certainly this one is better. I think the deciding factor is obviously between the two, this is a better one. But if you're going to run these off like a gas generator, obviously a 500 watt's going to pull much more power on your generator as opposed to a 250 watt. And I originally bought this for our enclosed trailer when we go to races. We have a small 5x8 enclosed trailer, and as long as you keep the doors shut, this thing will actually, you know, make it a little bit warm. This would be better, although I'm only running like a 1200 watt generator, so this is going to probably be too much pull overall for that generator, where this one I can run it off of it. So it's really a matter of what do you need it for. But if this is for home use, the 500 watt, hands down, the better space heater. Hey guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. You'll know every time I put up a new video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.